Welcome to the debate. Look, we need to talk about that Dallas win over New York right now because our tactical eye test showed us a complete structural dismantling of the Liberty. I am telling you, we just witnessed a revolutionary point center blueprint.
Hold on, are you kidding me? A revolutionary blueprint? No. We looked at the tape and it was just a massive, completely anomalous shooting collapse by them. I mean, Breanna Stewart dropped 29 points and 9 boards, but the rest of their roster shot an icy 6 for 27 in the first half.
Right, but that was...
Wait, hold on, let me finish. Dallas relied on Arike Ogunbowale, and she had, 8 points? You cannot build a repeatable championship formula when your most lethal scorer is a total non-factor. That is just a statistical fluke.
No, that is exactly where your eye test is failing you. Her low scoring wasn't a failure, man. It was a tactical feature. They forced a stylistic existential crisis on the court, like they completely abandoned their usual isolation ball.
Oh, come on. They just got lucky for a 10-minute flurry.
No, seriously, listen. They ran everything through Jessica Shepard at the elbow. By putting a passing big right there, they dragged Jonquel Jones totally away from the rim. They dominated the interior geometry of the court.
Yeah, but you're praising a system that neutralized their own superstar. 8 points. How is freezing out your best player a sustainable system against a team that doesn't happen to shoot horribly?
Because of her gravity. You know, Arike didn't need to force bad shots. She literally pulled 2 defenders 30 feet from the hoop, and that gave Shepard a huge numbers advantage in the middle. Like she was just shredding them with backdoor cuts to Awak Kuier and Azzi Fudd for uncontested layups.
Okay, well, I will admit Shepard's passing vision was crazy good. 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists is insane. But those backdoor cuts were only open because New York's players were completely frantic and out of rhythm on transition.
They were out of rhythm because Dallas suffocated them. Paige Bueckers used her lateral quickness to completely shut down the passing lanes. Every time they tried to orchestrate a play, bam, they hit a wall of defensive length. That is exactly how they built that massive 47-31 halftime lead.
That's a huge point about Bueckers. But honestly, you are confusing defensive pressure with New York just laying an egg on their own home floor. When we break down the film, they were generating the exact same corner threes and elbow looks they always do. They just missed wide open shots.
Missed open shots? I mean, they were heavily contested traps. Our eye test showed us a tactical masterclass in trapping.
No way, the looks were there. If they just hit those threes at a normal league average rate, that halftime deficit completely vanishes. You cannot mistake a cold night for some genius defensive revolution.
Well, if they hit those threes, it is because they figured out how to bypass the defensive traps Dallas was setting, which they clearly couldn't do in real time.
We are going to have to wait for a playoff rematch to see whose interpretation holds up. But man, look at Jessica Shepard's stats. We can absolutely agree she is having a historically great season.
Oh, exactly. I mean, tying Alyssa Thomas for the season lead in triple doubles and matching Sabrina Ionescu for a second all-time, that is incredible versatility.
It really is. It totally changes how we evaluate front court play.
Yeah, and honestly, while we might disagree on whether this is a permanent structural shift or just an ugly anomaly for New York, it shows why you have to look past the box score to understand the tactics on the court. There is so much more tape to review, so we invite everyone to watch the film and decide for themselves.